Hello, everyone. Welcome to this panel discussion. This is episode 15, and we are doing partnership with Sustainable Development Goals 2030. I'm your host, Aarti Bagri Gill. I am AIF Global Ambassador, CBSE resource person. So every time we talk about one of the SDGs, let's unite together to support SDGs. Before we start this session, I want all the viewers to support this campaign Aniruddha 1.0. Join this campaign and plant 1 billion tree mission. Click on the link which is given in the description box and you can support this campaign. Before we proceed further, we have respected speakers with us. Ms. Rosa Manubala, AIF Master Trainer and CBSE Resource Person. Most welcome, ma'am. Ms. Shilpi Arora, AIF Master Trainer, SNTTC Master Trainer. Welcome to this session, ma'am. Learning benefits every human being and should be available to all of us. Let's encourage the youth about SDGs. Every time we have a topic of discussion, this time the topic of discussion is SDG 3, that is good health and well-being. And of course, we educators always put efforts in terms of education system. So this time the topic of discussion is impact of SDG 3 in terms of education system. Now I would like to invite our speaker, Ms. Rosa, to put some light on what is this SDG 3 and what are its different objectives. Yes, ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, Aarti ma'am, for the introduction and for the opportunity. Like you said, I think it's an honor for all the educators to come onto this AIF platform and share our valuable points and views. So, as we are all aware, the United Nations introduced the Sustainable Development Goals in 2015, and we are all working towards realizing the need for a beautiful, peaceful, and inclusive world. Even though there are 17 goals which have specific targets, but all of them somewhere are interconnected. And today we are talking about the idea behind SDG 3, that is having a good health and well-being, which is a fundamental right for every human being. And it's a prerequisite for sustainable development. So even though significant progress has been made in regard to this goal, indicating the possibility of achieving it by 2030, but still I think we are having obstacles and some roadblocks towards achieving that. So let's see quickly what are the objectives. And like there is a quote which says prevention is better than cure. So I think step by step we are going to see what are the goals that SDG 3 actually emphasizes on. According to UN, millions of people die every year because they cannot access medicines or medical facilities. That is why why improving the health and well-being of every human being is very important as per SDG. In fact, many advancements have been done already in terms of life expectancy, but still a long way to go. So the first point here, what SDG 3 emphasizes or the objective is to reduce the mortality from non-communicable diseases. And when I say non-communicable diseases, we all know that the chronic diseases, which are not contagious or which cannot be passed from person to person, caused by any viral, bacterial, or fungal infections, but they are typically long-lasting and slow in progress. Now, to name some of them like heart diseases, cardiovascular diseases, cancers, or chronic respiratory diseases, diabetes, and all that. Now, and the risk factors like the factors that actually affect this particular NCD diseases are unhealthy diets, physical inactivity, tobacco usage, harmful alcohol consumption, and air pollution. In fact, the mental health conditions also come under this category, where we talk about depression, anxiety, and all that. Survey says that 23% of deaths happen due to environmental factors. And it's actually alarming fact that 90% of the world population is affected by the air quality. Now, how do we tackle that? We all are aware that unhealthy diets, lack of physical activity, high usage of tobacco or any other, narcotic, these things, harmful, air pollution that is all around. So all these are the common reasons to escalate this non-communicable diseases. Now, coming to the second point, how to reduce the communicable diseases. When I say communicable, the name itself says that it can pass on from one person to other person, transmissible diseases through pathogenic agents like bacteria, virus, and all that, and which can spread very easily. And I think COVID-19 is the best example when I talk about this. So the target of SDG 3 to end this kind of epidemics, whether we are talking about AIDS, tuberculosis, malaria, or any other hepatitis, waterborne diseases, and other communicable diseases by 2030. That is the goal. And the solutions for that, I can say the first thing that we emphasize is immunization. It's a key strategy for preventing many communicable diseases.